What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, Premier League, just round the corner now. Tomorrow, 4:30 kickoff at St James's Park against Moneybags Newcastle. This is our predicted lineup, and we've got a host of, I say a host, that's like putting it lightly, to be honest. This is our kind of injury list at the moment. Sim, you want to run us through it?
Yes. I mean, how long you got?
Exactly,
how long you got?
Extensive list.
I need a live stream for this. I needed like a 2-hour live stream just to go through this list. So Ben Davis was obviously major doubt before the international break. He missed all of Wales's games. He might be back. We're not 100% sure. Matt Doherty went off injured at half-time in Ireland's last game, so he's out. Romero, Sanchez, Lo Celso and Emerson Royale were all coming back late from international duty, having a little over 48-hour difference between finishing their game in South America and Newcastle game, so whether any of them are going to be fit to play or match fit remains to be seen. Steven Bergwijn is back and available, but he's going to have a late fitness test to see if he is going to be match fit. Ryan Sessegnon is not available, and now, as of yesterday, there are 2 players who have gone down with COVID-19, tested positive with COVID-19. And those 2 players are heavily reported to be Heung-min Son and Bryan Gil. Not 100% confirmed, but that's the 2 names that have been bandied about that is likely to be, which is a major blow.
It's highly likely at this point.
Yeah, the sources are pretty good saying it to them, but there's no official sources or like mainstream sources saying it. But if it is true, which seems so, Son and Gil won't only miss Newcastle, but they'll also miss Vitesse and West Ham next week. So that is massive, massive blow. And yet again, Tottenham getting massively screwed over on the international break.
What are the chances, right, that we get 2 players to go down, 2 players at the same position as well?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, it's just
And
ridiculous,
Bergwijn's only just coming back, so whether he's going to be available to play is touch and go at the moment when it comes to Steven Bergwijn as well. So it's going to be another game, reminds me of the Palace game, where we just have a really restricted numbers in certain positions, and we're going to have to make do with it. And against a Newcastle team who are going to be buoyant with proceedings, makes it even more tougher. Yeah,
it really does. And without Heung-min Son, I'm struggling to see how we do go and win this game. But Nuno stated in his press conference yesterday that always problems after international breaks, always huge problems. And we didn't it was a kind of a cryptic message because we didn't know some people, I kind of put 2 and 2 a day. I was like, is he talking about Matt Doherty? Surely he's not talking about Matt Doherty because that's not a huge problem, right? It came to light in the embargo section that 2 players went down with COVID, and then later on that night, a few reliable sources did state it was Heung-min Son and Bryan Gil. So
massive blow, and if Son's out for West Ham as well, massive blow. He must be if it is him. He will be out for West Ham, so that is a massive, massive blow to Spurs, and it's just so
endless
gutting
problems
again.
For Nuno, isn't it? It's just endless problems.
Literally, anytime it starts going well, it just comes to a grinding halt. You know what I mean? We finally get that win after 3 defeats, and then international break comes, and now all these problems come up again. And it's like, I feel so bad for him. It's like never ending, is it?
It's literally never ending, and we've got another one in 4 weeks' time as well.
Right.
So just as they're coming back, they're going to have to go away again. The South Americans
lose another 3, get our final win again.
It's ridiculous. But anyway, let's get into the predicted lineup. We're going for a 4-2-3-1 formation. In goal, obviously, Hugo Lloris, captain. Right back, it's a toss-up between Tanganga and Emerson Royale, but we're going to go with Tanganga just because Emerson Royale coming back quite late from international break.
Yeah, I think, and obviously Jaffet didn't have the best of times in his last appearance at Arsenal. Emerson really claiming that spot against Villa, but with Emerson playing 90 minutes not so long ago, we feel like that position's quite demanding at right back, so I think we're just going to give Tanganga the nod.
Yeah, and then in the centre-back positions, the first one on the right-hand side, we're going to go for Christian Romero. I know we said with Emerson that, he didn't come back from international break in time. Romero is the same case, to be honest, but I think that with the 4 players, we're going to need to play some of them with these injury problems. Davinson Sanchez, he could also play, but he's going through a quarantine period. We don't know how match fit he's going to be. Romero's played 3 games within a week, so he's also going to be tired, but I imagine he's going to be more match fit than Davinson.
Yeah, and when you're playing a centre back, it's a lot less physically demanding in terms of how much running you have to do, and how match fit you need to be, but how much fitness is required to kind of cover the ground, you need to be at centre-back. You can kind of get away with it a bit more, unlike a full-back or at midfield where you have a lot of ground to cover and it really makes a difference. So I think Romero should be okay in this game to play, and he'll probably be rested in midweek if he does play.
Yeah, and if he doesn't play, I imagine it'll probably be Joe Rodon, to be honest. But alongside Romero, we're going to go for Eric Dyer. Obviously, he didn't go on international break, so he should be fit and fresh and ready to go alongside Christian Romero. And then left-back position is going to be Sergio Reguilon, who was... no, he didn't get called up for Spain, did he?
He did.
Oh, he did? Did he play?
I'm not sure he played. I think he was on the bench.
Okay.
Nations League.
Yeah. So let me just run through that back four with you. So that's Hugo Lloris in goal, Tanganga right back, Reguilon left back, Dyer and Romero in the centre back positions. Central midfield, the double pivot, it's going to be a double pivot of Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, who did play for Denmark during the week, but he should be fine. And alongside him will be Ollie Skip, who played for the under-21s, England under-21s this week. But this is the pivot which I really want to see us persist with for the time being, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't believe Skip played the second game, so he had a bit of a rest as well.
He didn't play against Andorra, no.
Yeah, that was it. So I think that pivot showed against Villa how crucial it is to have a bit of steel and a bit of physicality in the centre and not be overrun and make it easy for the opposition to play through you. And what happened was, once we regained the ball, the quality of our front four shone. And that's what we need to happen again. Yeah.
In the number 10 position, we're going to go for Tanguy Ndombele. It could be Dele Alli. It could be Giovanni Lo Celso coming back late. But we're going to go with Ndombele because of our problems on the left-hand side of the attack, and also Dele Alli just not been doing it so far.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see. But also, Ndombele didn't get called up. So if it's a toss-up between him and Dele, I think we just look a bit more progressive. Even when Ndombele's not playing well, we still look better on the ball than when Dele's there, unfortunately. As much as Dele has done some great work off the ball, he still needs to do a lot of work on the ball. So we're putting Ndombele in.
And the thing is with Ndombele, when you look at the Villa game, right, he had an awful game that game. But still, that moment in the box where he beat those 2-3 men and got a shot off is more than Dele Alli's done all season.
Pretty much, yeah.
Which is mental to say, because he had a poor game last week, 2 weeks ago.
He did.
Ndombele.
But if he's on song, he can be the difference.
But that's what I'm saying. Even when he's not on song, he can still provide moments.
Yeah, whereas Dele can just be doing nothing.
Just anonymous, running around a bit. That's about it.
Yeah.
Pretty much. All right, so midfield three, Højbjerg, Skip and Ndombele. Right-hand side of the attack, we're going to go for Lucas Moura. Pretty much our only option there.
Yeah, we don't have many, not blessed with options at the moment up front. So, yeah, Lucas has to start. Obviously, he's going to be fresh after 2 weeks of not playing international football, so he'll be fine.
And up top, obviously, Harry Kane. We really, really need him to step up this weekend, seeing as Heung-min Son is out. And, yeah, it's going to be a big game for Harry.
Definitely. Son always steps up usually, doesn't he, when Kane's out. So it's time for Kane to do the same when now Son's out.
Yeah. And on the left-hand side of the attack, making up our final 11, and that is going to be Giovanni Lo Celso. I mean, it was a toss-up between him and Steven Bergwijn, but with Steven Bergwijn having that late fitness... to be honest... I don't know which way to go, because Lo Celso has played 3 games out in South America. He's come back late against Steven Bergwijn, who's recovering from injury, who Nuno said in his press conference that, pain-free, completely pain-free. He's joined the squad. He's doing full training, but he's just not that match fit yet. We don't know that.
Also, we rushed him back once before, and he suffered an injury. Do we want to rush him back a second time? I reckon he'll come off the bench. I reckon he'll start with Lo Celso and bring on Bergwijn.
Are we overplaying Lo Celso, though? 3 games in a week in South America, long travelling time, and coming back straight.
Probably, but we've got no choice.
That's what I'm saying.
It's either rushing back Bergwijn or overplaying Lo Celso.
Yeah, which one's worse?
I know what I mean. I think... probably overplaying Lo Celso is just about... I think have Bergwijn on the bench and maybe on the hour or whatever bring on... Because Lo Celso played left-hand side for Argentina over the international break and played quite well there. It was kind of on the left-hand side but was given license to come inside.
Like the Eriksen right-hand side.
Yeah, exactly. So it wasn't purely being on the wing, and he would look very comfortable there.
He needs to exert a lot of energy doing that.
Yeah, but if Bergwijn comes back and, I'm saying we rushed we don't want to do the same mistake with Bergwijn as well.
Yeah, but it could. I think it's pretty much the same, to be honest. I really do. But we got no choice.
Either
it's
way,
got to be one or the other, and one.
Yeah,
exactly. Both of them are a risk to play. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But maybe, like you say, maybe Lo Celso can play 50, 60 minutes, and Bergwijn can finish off the game.
Either way, and exactly, Bergwijn maybe can play 60 minutes. Lo Celso comes on. Either way, it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
But still fairly strong team considering our problems. But
and with this as well, you've got your Conference League to think about. I mean, I know shouldn't be about the Conference League, but putting your mind forward to the Conference League, we have to play Markande and these kind of players in that game now. We have to. Surely we've got no choice.
You'd hope Bergwijn will be much fitter then. And yeah, Gil obviously can't play, Son can't play, but the South American quartet will be back, won't they?
Yeah, but the thing is with Bergwijn, like, I know he'll be a lot fitter by then, but even if it is a slight risk, I'd much rather risk him in this game than on Thursday night. You know what I mean?
Definitely true. That's definitely true.
But look, let me run through that predicted lineup with you one more time. So it's Hugo Lloris in goal, Tanganga right back, Reguilon left back, Dyer and Romero in the centre back positions, Skip and Højbjerg in the double pivot, and Ndombele in the 10, Moura on the right, Lo Celso on the left, and Kane up top. You said 3-2 in the preview. You still going for that?
I reckon probably not actually. I said 3-2. Well, you know I'm going to stick with it. Yeah, why not? I don't think we'll get 3 goals, to be honest, because without Son, I do see a lack of goal scoring.
Our threat diminishes massively, doesn't it?
But I'll back us. I'll stick with it. What's done, whatever. I'll stick with my scoreline.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to stick with mine as well. 2-1 Spurs. But to be honest, I'm really not going into this confident. I'm really not. I wasn't confident before this COVID
now it's all
news.
kind of going against us.
And now I'm even less confident. Like I said in the previews, it's going to be a buoyant, packed house at Newcastle at St James's Park. The players are going to be stepping up. The manager, probably his last game, and it's a 1,000th game as management. He's going to want to go out with a bang as well. So I do think Steve Bruce is going to get the players up for this one. I really do.
And also, you just get that feeling, just like the Palace game, right, when we went into that game with no centre, very short centre back, and then in the first half we get 2 centre backs out. You just get that feeling against Newcastle.
That's what I'm saying. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Lo Celso will go down injured. Bergwijn will come on and get down injured.
You know what I mean? It's just it's going to happen. Spurs are going to get screwed.
We are the most unluckiest team. We've got a curse on us, man. We really do.
International break has screwed us yet again.
But anyway, that is our predicted lineup. That is our predicted score lines as well. Let me know your predicted lineup in the comment section below. I want to know your predicted score lines as well in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.